So in this video, we're looking at emotional intelligence through the lens of the moon sign position, specifically in love and family relationships. So how to win your inner game, but also the game of connection with those you love. Because if the moon ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And this is true, and this is why it's so important to know about your moon position in your love and family relationships. So let's start to break this down a little bit. One of the most important things to look at in our moon sign as we go through the different signs is to really study and examine whether or not this pattern inside of you or your lover or your child, if the parents are giving this dominant need to us in our life, are they providing it for us? So for instance, did my parents really give me the environmental conditions, provide a situation in my life on a regular basis that could support the needs of my moon? If not, there may be more of those shadow expressions we're going to talk about that could come through in a love relationship. So this is a really fundamental point. Then we have to work at really raising the frequency of the moon expression. Now, we also know that in a love relationship, and of course in a family, mother, father, and kids, or mother and the kids, whether there's one parent or two parents, we know that there's going to be, for the children and for the lovers, the moon as a representation of our domestic life. It's going to show a lot of our patterns that we're day in, day out connected to. So our daily regimes. And again, this is where we talk about needs on a daily basis. So this moon position is fundamentally how parents, how children, and how lovers will react in a situation. So it's not just important for parents to know their children's moon sign, but for them to know their own moon sign, because it's going to be how they react to their children or to their spouse. And for lovers to know each other's moon signs is key for building peace and contentment between each other. And this relates to, again, the instinctual response in us, right? The first response mechanism. And this is actually a very important point. The moon is how we feel safe. And another expression of this is it's our inner child. So when we're pissed off, when we're annoyed, when we're irritated, it's usually our moon that's irritated and annoyed. And we need to nurture that part. And that's why we're studying this material, because it's so fundamental to who we are as individuals, our moon position. It is that inner child that's reaching out for some kind of recognition and nurturing, right? In whatever way we're going to describe through the different positions of the moon sign. And two last points is that in a love relationship, there is something about the moon sign that there is a love style component to this. So, the moon will feel so nurtured in connecting with a lover through some of the expressions of the sign that it's in. So it feels like it's at home, it feels safe there, it can open its heart there, right? It's not that it's the draw of the erotic nature so much. It can express some sensual or even sexual styles, is this the last word here. But it's more of sexual security. It's like, if we express this energy, whatever my moon sign is, I'm going to feel like I'm secure and safe with you. And so my sexual nature, my erotic nature, my passion, my love can really open up. My heart can connect to you. That's why the moon is such an important symbol in a love relationship. And we're going to explore that in detail for each sign.